right-wing fascist, draconian authoritarian shit. That's what Trump's wanting to plan to do. Now, he's basically walked this back because he knows how horrible and unpopular this is. So he's basically said, oh, I don't have anything to do with this. I don't know anything about it. Blah, 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 blah. And that's kind of what he's been trying to do now. I don't know anything about this. I'm not a part of it. And it is a 900-page document. I don't think he read it. But to say he doesn't have anything to do with it is bullshit, and here's why. So here's an article from just popular information. What Trump doesn't want you to know about Project 2025. So Project 2025 is a radical blueprint for a potential second Trump administration spearheaded by the right-wing Heritage Foundation. The plan calls for withdrawing approval for the abortion pill, banning pornography, slashing corporate taxes, abolishing the Department of Education, replacing thousands of experienced federal workers with political appointees, imposing a biblically based definition of marriage and families, see, I told you Christian nationalism, and placing the Justice Department and other independent agencies under the direct control of the president. These and other provisions of Project 2025 are quite unpopular, as Project 2025 has gained notoriety thanks to actor Taraji P. Henson, who she's great. If you guys have ever seen her, she's fantastic. I liked her in Person of Interest. She was really good in that. And others, Trump has sought to distance himself from the effort. On July 5th, Trump posted on Truth Social that he knows nothing about Project 2025 and has no idea who is behind it and has nothing to do with them. Here it is, the quote. I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who is behind it. I just agree with some of the things they're saying, and some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal. Anything they do, I wish them luck, but I have nothing to do with them. First off, whenever Trump denies something that hard, you know he's full of shit. Every time. Oh, I don't really know Michael Cohen. Oh, no, I don't know Stormy Daniels. I never met her. Oh, I don't really know Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, I didn't know Ghislaine Maxwell very well, but I wish her well. He always does that same shit. It's hilarious. So, yeah. Basically, here it is. That is false. This is false. The co-editors of Project 2025, Paul Dans and Stephen Groves, both held high-ranking positions in the Trump administration, and they will again. Under Trump, Dans served as chief of staff at the Office of Personnel Management, the agency responsible for staffing the federal government, and was a senior advisor at the Department of Housing and Urban Development. Groves served Trump in the White House as deputy press secretary and assistant special counsel. Project 2025's two associate directors, Spencer Chrétien and Troop Hemingway, are also tightly connected with Trump. Chrétien was special assistant to President Donald Trump, the associate director of presidential personnel, helping to identify, recruit, and place hundreds of political appointees at all levels of government. Previously, Trump appointed Chrétien to a position at HUD. Hemingway also served as associate director of presidential personnel. Project 2025's 922-page policy agenda has 30 chapters and 34 authors. 25 of Project 2025's authors served as members of the Trump administration. Another Project 2025 author, Stephen Moore, was nominated by Trump to the Federal Reserve, but forced to withdraw over his past inflammatory writings about women. There's a shocker. Further, William Walton, a co-author of the chapter on Department of Treasury, was a key member of Trump's transition team. So all these people, all told, of the 38 people responsible for writing and editing Project 2025, 31 of 38 were appointed or nominated to positions in the Trump administration and transition. In other words, while Trump claims he has nothing to do with the people who created Project 2025, over 81% had formal roles in his first administration. And most of them were people he wants to bring back for his second administration. So, yeah, it's got his fingerprints all over it. They basically want to make him a dictator. This goes back to what I was saying before. Trump's not really the threat. Trump's an idiot. He's the guy who's a useful idiot. It's those guys that are the threat. Those guys are the ones that we need to be scared of. That's why I don't give a shit if it's Trump or Biden as a person. I want it to be Biden because the people I know Biden's going to put into place aren't going to be just fucking yes men. They're going to be people that actually believe in government, believe in democracy. Trump wants to put in a bunch of guys who just want to put in yes men and do this Christian, white nationalist, fascist shit. That's what they want to do. So when you're voting for president, not to be mean, if Biden dies in the second term, Be terrible, sure. But fine. Kamala will be there. It'll be fine. And the people they have in staff and ready to go will be fine for the government. They won't be my first choice pick. They won't be my first draft pick. But the bottom line is they'll be okay. Right? Trump gets elected. Trump could live or die too. Doesn't matter. You know, if he dies, bummer, whatever. But those people will be in power. And while they're in power, Trump doesn't care about policy. He doesn't care about any of this shit. Trump will sign whatever they put in front of him, as long as they keep him in power. And that's what's going to happen. That's why Trump's trying to walk back, because he knows that that's what's going to happen. They know that's what's going to happen. But you can't tell that to the public because they don't like it. That's why you should be out there, and if you have the chance, tell your friends. Project 2025, it's serious. If you like being able to watch porn and have casual sex and date who you want, then you really, really should be on top of this. So that's what's going on with that.